Welcome back, Mr. J family. Welcome back, soulmates. It is me, Mr. J, with the Mr. J Show. And today, my friends, I don't know what's going on. I just clicked on like 4 or 5 of these videos, and we're just getting banger after banger. And now we're doing Girls Just Wanna Have Fun by the wonderful Cyndi Lauper. This brings me back to my childhood, bro. And the way I just watched the ABBA one, it was incredible, and now this is gonna be incredible. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Anyway, soulmates, like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications, hit that super thanks button, join Patreon, and like always, soulmates, thank you for watching, and let's get it. Oh, Stacy's voice is so good for this song. I know, I'm sure Mama Sheena's gonna come in, but her young voice she has that perfect tone. You can Mama Sheena's doing awesome, but Nace is I love the keyboard in the background. It's very, very 80s. I love it. Am I deaf? I can't hear the saxophone. I can't hear it. Good recovery, Ice. I don't know if he missed the snare or what happened there, but good recovery. Love it. Nace's keyboard solo. Ooh. Wow. Today we're watching a lot of awesomeness. Wow. I mean, that was so so good. Um, there was one little hiccup, but Ice, as always, saves the day. You know, that's what I like about Isaiah, is that um, he recovers. I think it's only the second time I've ever seen him like really and it wasn't a mistake like I've always said in the past. It's just something that happens. You know, you're in the groove, you're feeling it. Drums are a tricky instrument to play. And a lot of the times when you're just like, you know, hitting the beat, right? And you're just zoned out because, you know, you're groove and you're feeling it. Sometimes that's how you have to do it. Sometimes you'll miss that snare or something else will happen. I couldn't see exactly when I rewound it to see exactly what happened, but he either accidentally missed the snare or um, the tip of the stick didn't strike the snare. It might have hit the rim, and I have a drum set like that in the other room, an electronic drum set, and they're how do you put it? They're not pressurized, but um, um, depending on how hard you hit the drum pad with the stick, uh, um, the computer off to the side, it okay, when you have a regular snare drum, not an electronic one, the harder you hit the snare drum, the louder it's going to be. Well, with an electronic drum kit, they try to replicate the same thing. So the harder you hit the pad, it's going to make it louder. If where are my drumsticks? That's why I need to move all this into this whole my whole little corner. I need to move it into my music room because then I'll be right there and I'll have my drumsticks. But anyways, if you miss or you don't hit it hard enough, sometimes it won't make a sound. But like I said, it's not necessarily a mistake. It's just something that happens. The same way I was playing the other day, and I was playing hard, and when I went and I was just playing a groove, right? When I switched from the hi hat to hit the crash, I hit the crash, well, one, very hard, but also I hit it at just the right angle that it completely snapped the tip off of my drumstick. And so as I was coming back to the hi-hat, didn't see a stick anywhere, so I just kind of flipped it around and used the handle to finish out what I was doing. Because, well, some drummers actually play with the handles because they hit so hard. But like I said, things like that do happen. And like I said, I'm not sure. I'm not. I can't. I couldn't quite see if he missed it. But Isaiah, at such a young age, is so smart and so just ready for anything. That he recovers just boom quick. And I don't know if it's because he's got young man reactions, as I call them. Like I call my reactions now old man reactions. I'm not as quick as I used to be, but his ability to have a hiccup and just move past it and keep going, like great recovery. Everyone else did wonderfully as well. I mean, Stacy on vocals and Sheena was amazing. Nasus doing her thing on the keys. I really like that Nasus had a keyboard solo. That was really fun to hear. But yeah, I'm about to start calling them the master of covers because I I, I've well, one, I don't know a lot of quote unquote cover bands, so there is that. But they seem to hit every single nail on the head when it comes to their covers. Like they always just blow it out of the water and then some. And it's such an incredible thing to see because like I've said before, they're like reviving these oldies but goodies songs, you know, and I just think it's a wonderful thing to see, um, and it's great also for another reason. And I promise I'll stop talking after this. I apologize, but I think it's really an amazing thing and a really important thing that these young because these some of these songs are songs that like me and like Sakan and Mama Sheena, we grew up listening to these songs, and I think it's really cool and really important um, that Ice, Naces, Stacy, and Nisha know these songs because I feel like they're gaining like this invaluable amount of musical history on top of the musical theory, right? Because stuff is played a lot different now than it was back then. But I think it's really smart because they're getting all this musical history, but also it's such an amazing thing. Wow, how did I turn a 3 minute video into a 12-minute video? I'm so sorry. I'm just very excited to hear more from them. Anyways, let me know what you think in the comments. Like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications, hit that super thanks button. If you want to help support the show, like someone, I'll say it in the next video. Yes, I am monetized, but copyrighted songs get basically demonetized. That's why you don't really see. Someone said something they didn't see ads, but anyways, soulmates, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.